by Thurman.
And so that, he can get hit with things like that uppercut. But then,
Soto Caras at your own peril as we are. Javier Alvarez, Don Griffin, and Soto Caras goes down violently. Fourth time in his career, and Thurman the tag with that right. He's been down once. Let's go to the tail of the tape, Al.
Well, the numbers actually kind of set up a false narrative in a way, because the height and reach advantage that Soto Caras has is one that he's not likely to use.
Okay, fellas, give me a good, clean fight. WBA title. Obey my commands and protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
The bell and round one.
The bell rings and sometimes you're still sleeping. Good jabs.
Couple of stiff jabs. Stiff jab by Thurman.
Stunned early against Chavez inside of the box.
But showdown between the undefeated Keith Thurman, who attacks Soto Caras' body and lands a right hand.
Tends to fight smaller, and so that, he can get hit with things like that uppercut. But then,
Soto Caras comes back, and you wonder at your own peril as we are 6 first-round KOs in his first 8 fights.
And you see how much Thurman believes in his powers.
Good combination after a quick start by Dan Birmingham, former trainer of the year in 2004 and 05, trainer of Winky Wright and Jeff Lacey. And
Soto Caras leans in.
That same overhand right that hurt Andre Berto. The left hook to the body.
Both men are excellent body punchers. And
Soto Caras staggers backwards in the dying stages of round one and turns the tables. What a start!
Just keep that jab working. Look for that right hand. The right hand's killing his ass. The uppercut alley, if you just step a little bit to the right, is right there, right on the chin.
Early, it's just barely possible this fight might not go 12.
Yeah, I was going to say, the judges Javier Alvarez, Don Griffin, and Alfredo Polanco make it an early Christmas gift. And tonight has to be considered the comeback fighter of the year.
Yeah, astonishing. And even though Thurman was buzzed early.
And then he's got the faster hand, so after changing reins, when he plants, he's beating Soto Caras to the punch. Not defending Soto Caras, but a little bit of that low blow was because Thurman is pushing his head down. Although
Thurman has recorded 19 knockout wins in his 22 fights. Soto Caras has 18 knockouts. Thurman has been knocked down once as a pro.
He's having himself a pretty good second round. He's now finding the range defensively to not take that right hand. Soto Caras trying to throw it, but he's coming up short. A good body shot there by Soto Caras. Regardless.
Given his past, it's kind of hard to give him the benefit of the doubt. Mechanical fighter. He's got every offensive move.
Swings and misses by Soto Caras. 1.5 minutes left in the third.
Both guys have thrown and landed. There's some very good body shots being thrown by both guys at close range.
These men both fought 141 days ago in the card we had here in San Antonio. One of the best I've ever been a part of. When
left hook lands by Thurman. Soto Caras coming forward, a couple of left hands to the body, now working away. Brian Kenny, Barry Tompkins, Steve Farhood, and our entire...
And Thurman again, we see him changing range, using those legs.
Utilizing his footwork as well, although now along the rope, Soto Caras begins to tenderize the body, the jab keeping him at bay momentarily. What has been one of the most memorable years of Showtime Championship boxing.
And both men, you can see landing big power punches. We know that one overhand right was a big one for Soto Caras.
And yet still to come, another welterweight tilt between the undefeated Adrian.
So he wants to fight tall, but at the same time, he's got to kind of make the fight. It's a tough balancing act.
Thurman was finding his range with the jab. Upstairs now.
And what makes you know that Soto Caras is dangerous is he can land those overhand rights at any time.
Welterweight title for the first time against the hard-hitting Marcos Maidana. But Soto Caras comes back with a couple of body shots, but misses with that wild right hand. And there was the one on the bell line.
That uppercut's there. It's right up the alley. Yeah, you're right. Short, fast. Breathe.
There's no tomorrow. It's today. This is when you have to get going. This is now.
Keep going. Round 4, Thurman telling us that movement was going to be key in this fight. And Soto Caras keeps coming forward. And tag with the jab.
You're right, Al. And at this pace, inside the overhand right if it does come back at you.
And already Soto Kara's face beginning to show the vestiges.
He's forcing an even faster pace to start this round.
Yeah, his nickname is Determined for a reason. Good move there by Thurman to avoid the right hand.
Soto Kara's busier in this round, but much less accurate, in my opinion, than Thurman.
Double jab by Thurman. So far, he's been in the trenches with Soto Kara's for a large majority of the fight.
He's got to be careful with the uppercut, though. At close range, it's good, but try to throw it early in the first.
Tying him up or doing something defensive at this point, but
I think even Thurman doesn't know what to do. He surprised himself. Good right uppercut. That was the shot that he'd been talking about.
A minute left in the fourth round, and Thurman beginning to tee off now in the head of Jesus Soto Kara's.
Even early, this is a battle of attrition. Amazing. And some big punches also by Jesus Soto Kara's.
He's only been down once in his career. That was back in September of 2000. Marking up the face of Soto Kara's. And cuts have been a problem throughout his career. 30 seconds left in the round. Another stiff jab landed by Thurman.
And that's just recently. He's fought a lot of good fighters overall in his career.
Before that, let's look at the scoring and see how you have to do a lot to stem the resolve of Jesus Soto Kara's.
Nice overhead right.
Too far away, and that's how he got caught with that overhand right that hurt him.
Thurman, a very cerebral person, an avid reader who has a great interest in science and the universe. And here in the sweet to establish himself back in the center of the ring. There's a beautiful left hand to the body fight. Thurman sticks another stiff jab.
He's allowing Thurman to turn the corners a lot. Now, some of that is due to Thurman's jab.
Tired, but they are really low now. They're up.
Sometimes you're just changing the look. Sometimes you're also confident.
We all unofficial scoring, of course, and we all have Thurman winning the fight.
Thurman teeing off on the head of Soto Kara's, and down goes Soto Kara's. Wow!
5, 6, 7, 8. Stay there.
Soto Kara's goes down violently, fourth time in his career. It's a shootout in San Antonio, Texas.
Listen to me. You have to hit him. You have to hit him. The fight is getting away from us. You got to keep hitting him hard. He hasn't done anything to you yet. He threw everything that he was going to throw. So now you got to pressure him.
Soto Kara's corner balling.
Oh, he's doing some good work, but Thurman's doing the better fighter. Keith Thurman. Oh, he got caught with the overhand right, looking for the uppercut. He's got to be careful.
Yep, classic.
Took it well this time, though. It's a thing. Thurman can punch, but he also has some very good boxing ability, and he showed that in the
the body of Soto Kara's, who returns a left hand. Keith Thurman and the battle-tested Jesus Soto Kara's. Utilizing the footwork to try to keep Soto Kara's off his rhythm. Soto Kara's coming forward, though, and wanting to load up on those power shots out.
Some of it is also Soto Kara's fault. For all the work he's doing, and good body work there, to pressure Thurman, good hook by Thurman.
Thurman had over 100 amateur bouts.
Himself a little bit vulnerable there, and Jesus Soto Kara's couldn't quite get there. But
a mouse developing under the right eye of Soto Kara's as he ate that right cross.
He kind of knows, despite it may cost him rounds, he's going to be able to slow down Thurman if he sticks to the body attack.
Signs, and he's become a student of the game. And now Soto Kara's unloading on Thurman.
Paulie made the point that the right uppercut from too far back.
If he cuts him off and doesn't allow the escape routes.
And utilizing the jab beautifully as well as Thurman. Lead left hook to the body by the interim champion. And yet came back to stop Andre Berto for the first time. Wanted to turn pro. And what a blossoming professional he has become. Just 25 years of age. Thurman's dad was a wrestler in high school. They used to watch martial arts movies together growing up, and he was a fan of Bruce Lee and even Steven Seagal. Wasn't much of a boxing. Soto Kara's had a limited amateur career as he gets tagged with a lead left hook there by Thurman. Went 16-1 as an amateur, but now in his 286th professional round.
It's the problem for Thurman. He just did it again, and he may get countered and badly if he keeps doing that.
As the Hall of Famer Al Bernstein would say, good point, Paulie. Under a minute left.
Soto Caras came out even faster this round.
Lands the overhand right. The undefeated Jermell Charlo on our first Showtime Championship boxing event of the
really
year.
A tremendous will to win because neither guy is submitting to the other, despite what the scores might be.
Attention.
Another good round. Let's not give any away. No rounds.
Even Soto Caras, he might be physically broken. He's slowing down, but he's still trying to make the action. He's trying to make the fight because he wants to still win the fight.
In there against the 32-year-old Jesus Soto Caras. Coming forward, misses the left hook to the body. Meanwhile, left hook upstairs connects by.
Are not easy guys to deal with, man. And he chose to outbox them both. He got Chavez out of there late, and he's slowing Soto Caras. I like how Thurman is not frustrated by it. He's maintaining, he's sticking to the game plan.
Land on the body and then sticks the jab again as he
No one will ever suggest that Soto Caras has...
Now from the southpaw stance, shooting up the jab.
Could have been a trip too, but we'll end it there. The way he looks at it, if Soto Caras can take it, he'll keep giving it to him.
Yeah.
Not showing the frustration of what a normal puncher would show you when he doesn't get his guy out of there.
Left hook connects by Thurman. Final 45 seconds of the 8th round. Thurman continues the footwork and landing those combinations.
And he's got the range mastered at this point. Soto Caras, yeah, he's a boxer puncher and he's mentally strong. That's what I mean about both guys have a tremendous will to win.
90 seconds left in the...
Yeah, it's been excellent for him. Now, we should mention that...
But coming forward still, gets stopped by the jab.
Well-timed jab by Thurman there.
Catches that left hand on his arm by Thurman. Wild right hand that crosses and Soto Caras is in the corner after he got tagged with that right. He's been down once.
And let me mention, this is a very big ring. At the behest of Adrian Broner's camp, it's almost a 24-foot ring. That's helping Keith Thurman right now.
Oh, yeah.
Soto Caras trains at the gym of Daniel Ponce de Leon, who himself is a warrior.
It might help Adrian Broner, too.
Yes, indeed.
A left uppercut. There's a left hook to the body by Thurman. Good job by Thurman punching off the ropes. He remains on his bicycle using that lateral movement. Soto Caras unable to cut off the ring, and he eats a right hand, and he is hurt. A left hand, and Shirley steps in. The fight is over. Keith, one-time Thurman remains unbeaten with another fantastic performance.
Very impressive, guys.
He records his 20th knockout victory, improving to 22.
Anybody, baby. I'm ready for the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 21 seconds in round number 9. A referee in charge, John Shorley, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout.